I have got some new stuff for school. I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through all my sacks of stuff and kind of show you what I've gotten so far. It's still early in the summer, and so I really only get things if they're super cheap. And I've got some things that I'm really excited about that were super cheap. I went to Target and found some of these things of bubbles. There are 12 in each pack, and they were $3 to start. They were in the Target 4th of July stuff, and I was able to get them at 70% off, so they were only 90 cents each, which is awesome. And these will be the toy that goes into the birthday bags this year. Also, at Target, I grabbed some of these mini erasers from the 4th of July stuff, but it was a different day that I went in, and they were on sale for 90% off, so they were 10 cents each. And I'll just throw a couple of these into birthday bags. And I grabbed one for my two coworkers too, because we all kind of do, I think we're all doing birthday bags this year. So those. The other thing I got from Target I haven't set up yet, but at their one spot I grabbed this rectangular bin. Last year I used one of these bins for colored pencils and separated them by color, and it worked like a charm. It was great. But I didn't really have a plan for it, so I found a brown box, whacked the top off, so it was only the bottom part of the box, and then filled it with paper cups. And that's what all of my colored pencils were in. This year, I bought the purple container for $3 at the Target one spot, or whatever it's called. And then I found these little tumblers also at Target, but they were a little bit pricey. I think they were like $2 each for 6. So they weren't like cents, but they were the perfect size. And so what I'll do when school starts is put all of the different colors of colored pencils in each one of these, and then kids can get those down. It worked pretty well just with my free thing that I used last year, but the cups I was using were more like, they were more cup shape than tumbler shape, and so they would fall over a lot, especially as kids were using them. So I think that'll work a lot better. I also went to Dollar Tree, and at Dollar Tree, I've been working on these guided math buckets, and I had to go in twice, but I finally found some of these at Dollar Tree. So that means they're $1 each, and there are 10 of these little plastic rectangular containers. And this, I have one of these almost all set up. So I'm using the actual materials inside are mostly from my school, but in each one of these containers, whoops, top fell off, which could be a hot mess if that happened. But in one of these, there's supposed to be 20 little foam pieces, 10 red and 10 blue. And then in another one, there's supposed to be these little plastic number tiles. And then there's supposed to be 4 dice, and in this container I'm going to put paper clips, because there's some activities that need paper clips. So I'll put those all together, and those will be ready for math games, which I'm excited about that. All of the foam items come from my school district, so I didn't have to purchase those. These little guys were $1 each because they were from Dollar Tree, and this should be enough for, I got 2 of these. And then the last place I went was Mardell, which is like one of my very favorite stores. We do a Superman theme, and Mardell has, for a lot of years they had a teacher day where they would give you 20% off anything you bought. And this year they're doing it like it's a teacher month. And so a lot of the stuff that I want to purchase, I'd really rather wait until I see if the school is going to provide money on a debit card to go in. Because a lot of the stuff I use and then need to buy every year, I'd rather buy with money from my school if I can. But they have right now 20 cents per pencil. And these are superhero pencils, which is awesome. I'll put kids' names on those and sharpen them, and those will be on students' desks the first day of school, which rocks because then nobody really needs to have their pencils sharpened that first day. And pencils are like an elementary school teacher's big thing you have to figure out. And so I only sharpen pencils once a day on the electric pencil sharpener, and I help with that so we don't like spend forever over there. Help with that in the morning. And then I have some little hand sharpeners so that when I'm not teaching, if kids have a pencil emergency, they can go over and sharpen. As well as we have a special lost and found for pencils so that if somebody finds a pencil on the floor, they can throw it in the lost and found bucket. And then if you can't find yours, then you can go over and borrow from the lost and found bucket and then put it back. So, but these are for the first day of school, and they're practically perfect in every way, so I love them. The other thing I grabbed from Mardell was this. I think it was, well, it was 20% off of $3.29, so $2-ish. And they're these little mini cutout bursts. We do conscious discipline as part of our classroom management, and in the morning when we have our morning meeting, we wish each other well and sing a song, and then anyone that's gone, everyone has a burst with their name on it, and that burst is moved from the, we're glad you're here, to the we wish you well, and we sing a special song to anyone that is absent that day. And so I will write names on those, and I have button magnets that I purchased from Walmart years ago, and I'll hot glue those on the back of those bursts. Those are one of the things that I don't laminate. I just buy a new pack every year because it's, $2 something if I get it at the 20% off sale, which is great. So that is what I have so far. A trip to Mardell, 3 trips to Target, and 1 trip to Dollar Tree. I spent a total of $19.36, added to my previous total for this summer of $7.79. And I've already spent $27.15. And those are kind of purchases that on a typical year, if I wasn't trying to keep track, I probably would think I'd spent nothing because the stuff that I'm buying is not expensive. It's not big, but there are just so many little things that you have to buy to get a classroom ready, or that I feel like I have to buy to get a classroom ready and the way I want it. So thus far this summer, I'm looking at $27.15. I will keep you in the loop and let you continue to see my purchases. Have a great day.